Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome here to the post-game press conference of the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket matchup here live in Tbilisi, Georgia, with head coach Boško Radovic and Vladimir Mihailovic of Montenegro. Can I just please kindly ask your phones are on silent, and we'll have a moment for questions in both English and in Montenegrin afterwards. Coach, tough game, of course. Just an opening statement from your perspective from the game, please.
Good evening, everybody. Congratulations to Spain team for great win tonight, important win for them. Nothing, everything was closed, I think, in first half. We played maybe the worst first half last year. Without defense, first of all, without discipline in offense. Whole first half was, I can say, bad, very bad. In second half, we tried to do something. We played better defense, but Spain it's a very good team to let us second half to do something more than this what we finish. That's my opinion. If you see statistics, it's a lot of things to 41 rebounds. They with 25, etc., and they was much better team tonight than us.
Vladimir, 18 points in the game. Very good individual performance. Just a opening statement from your perspective as a player, please.
Definitely the game we want to forget as early as possible, because from the very start, like after 5 minutes, I think we lost the game. They dominate us in every possible way on the court, like rebounds. They play fast. We allow them to do whatever they want in offense, and after they moved our defense and scored so many times that easy, our morale went down, and it was tough to organize in offense and everything. So I think in the first half it was lost already.
I'd like to open the floor for some questions, please. Could you just state your name and who you're writing for? Yes, sir. At the back, Rainis.
Rainis Lācis, FIBA. Coach, I think they made 9 of their first 15 3-pointers. You guys went 2 for 15. Did you think there was a difference in the quality of looks, or was that more so randomness that the shots didn't fall?
We was I think 1 of 12 first half, and they made 9, 8 or 9. They was alone. They was shooting open shots, and that's the product of our bad defense, especially pick and roll defense on top. They're just hitting on the corners and they shoot open shots, and this team is it can miss these shots, and that's how I say our first half. I think I say first of all, especially bad defense. I don't know why. We came to play a good game, to try to surprise team of Spain, to play tough. But I said we just after 3-4 minutes we stopped playing defense and stopped playing offense after that. And that's first half. It's the key of the game. But like Vlado said, we must to forget this game in next 10 minutes. We have a game versus Georgia tomorrow night, and that's the game of, I think that's the game of decision who's going to Berlin.
Yes, right here, please.
Good afternoon, good night. José Ramón Alba, de Basel CB. It's question for both, but if only want to answer one, there's no problem. Spain came from a game where allowed, if I don't remember bad, 40 rebounds, and then came up to the game defending well Bojan Dublic, which was less 16 on the plus minus on the game. They put their hustle. How do you feel, and what do you think was the main point of that situation? What did you allow, or what Spain did better for this situation? Thanks.
It's more a question for Sergio Scariolo than for me, but Spain 2 days ago they lost the game, and we expect that's gonna react on this after that game, and they react good. They play, I said, good defense in offense without mistake in first half, and I think Spain must play tonight first half, and that's all. What I think.
I'd like now to open up for questions for the Montenegro press.
Nikola Nikolić, isti. Boško, kako ti se čini ovaj neki, isto ste u drugom poluvremenu malo bolje igrali i odbranu i želja je bila veća, koliko je to neki postorak pred ovo jutro?
Pa gledali smo bilo je koliko je bilo poluvreme, 22-23 za Španiju, i onako u slučaju smo htjeli da napravimo neku reakciju, da taj rezultat bude pristojniji, da mi odigramo pre svega bolju odbranu. I igrali smo bolju odbranu, u drugom poluvremenu smo igrali ne baš dobar napad. Mnogo izgubljenih lopti, mnogo ishitrenih šuteva, kao da smo nešto nekim trojkama u trećem sekundu napada htjeli da stižemo nešto što i ako se stiže, ne stiže se na taj način sigurno sa šutnutim trojkama iz tranzicije ili poslije prvog pasa, jer to nije naša igra, mi tako ne možemo da igramo. To ponavljam, bezbroj puta sam ponovio momcima u slačionici da svaki naš loš šut je kazna tamo s druge strane. I onako, kažem opet, u drugom poluvremenu smo odigrali solidnu odbranu, 29 poena smo primili, dobili prvo drugo poluvreme 5 razlike, tako da ajde ovako da prije utakmice sa Gruzijom sutra večer uzmemo da zaboravimo prvo poluvreme i da se skupimo i odmorimo. Imamo sutra, utakmica je zadnja u 9 sati, imamo vremena da napravimo trening i da odmorimo i da spremimo utakmicu, tako da ono što je sad najvažnije je da nas čeka ta utakmica odlučujuća, najvjerojatnije protiv Gruzije, protiv domaćina sutra večer.
Dubljević samo na 3 poena, mnogo su ga dobro čuvali, ja se čini da nisu drugi bili tu, pogotovo u prvom poluvremenu. Nije bio niko da preuzme odgovornost.
Pa ono što je očigledno bilo da su oni onako, čini mi se da je taktika Španije bila posebno čitavu utakmicu, posebno u prvom poluvremenu, početak utakmice, da se odvoji period lopte i da Bojan ne dođe u situaciju da igra 1 na 1 na niskom postu. Mi nismo imali strpljenja, tražili smo da mu spustimo loptu, međutim, onako iznenađujuće, da nas smo učinili mnogo stvari atipičnih za nas. Bili smo nestrpljivi, nismo čekali da on izbori poziciju, da napravi poziciju sebi, da igra i tako dalje i tako dalje. Tako da onako negdje smo isfrustrirani bili, iskidali su nas u prvom poluvremenu i naše kretnje i opet kažem, onako taktika je bila da bude akcenat na Kendricku i na Bojanu, u tome su uspjeli. Mi smo iz nestrpljenja uzeli dosta loših šuteva, izgubili dosta lopti, nekih neshvatljivih pick and roll pozicija odigrali u napadu, posjeda odigrali u napadu, tako da ono, kažem, prvo poluvreme, mislim da je u prvom poluvremenu bilo sve riješeno samo je bilo pitanje drugom pojmu da mi ako odreagujemo i da odigramo to što bolje, da koliko toliko spustimo tu razliku nešto pristojno. Mogli smo i više, opet smo u nekim trenucima odigrali, mislim da smo imali 5 za redom odbrana dobrih i 5 napada tamo koji nisu baš bili dobri i tako da je ovo moglo biti i niže, ali sve u svemu, kažem, zaboravljamo u utakmici, imamo sutra večer nešto što je vjerojatno odlučujuće za polazak dalje iz ove grupe. Iz ove grupe koja je na kraju se ispostavila, kao što vidite, veoma teška, veoma zanimljiva, svakog je može pobijedi, tako da ni malo laka grupa, iako smo mi skloni da malo pocijenimo neka imena nekih reprezentacija, ali kao što vidite, Belgija pobijedi Španiju, Gruzija pobijedi Tursku, tako da su to neke situacije, samo govori o jačini ove grupe, ali ono što je bitno smo mi ove 3 utakmice prve odigrali, mogu reći, na visokom nivou, u oba pravca, posebno odbrambeno, večeras smo imali taj pad energije, pad koncentracije u prvom poluvremenu i to je to, spremamo se sutra večer.
Coach Boško Radović, thank you very much, and all the best to you for the next game.
Thank you.
Well, welcome back, everybody, now to the post-game press conference here, the 2022 FIBA EuroBasket matchup between Montenegro and Spain. Currently here now with head coach of Spain, Sergio Scariolo, and player Willy Hernan Gomez. Can I kindly ask you put your phones on silent, please? We will have time for questions in English and also preguntas en españoles. Coach, fantastic response from your team today, a very good win. Just an opening statement from your perspective from today's game, please.
Yeah, I basically agree. We had 1 day to prepare this game, and for a team like ours, as it works and from different standpoints, it showed, and it's really mattering. Players did an awesome job in the first 25 minutes. Especially we were great in rebounding, led by Willy actually, and we kept playing our way, the way we should play everything. I know that I'm extremely demanding because the effort which I envision for our team, for our players to compete at the top level is really terrific. But at the same time, we prove that if we can do that for a good stretch of minutes, we can be competitive. If we cannot do it, or we don't do it, like in the last 15 minutes tonight, we are a very vulgar team, very vulgar. This is our reality. So, I mean, for me, it's easy to see it from outside, and the picture is so clear that I'm not stupid. I know that it's much more difficult to work that hard, chasing people and hedging, getting back, sprinting. I know that, but we get rewarded when we do it, and we not get rewarded at all when we don't do it. So my read is easy. So anyway, extremely happy that we basically seized the goal of the championship, go over the first round. Now we'll try to have a tough game tomorrow, and we'll try to do our best in the next round.
Willy, excellent performance tonight, 14 points to 13 rebounds, a double-double. Just an opening statement from your perspective for tonight's game.
I mean, good evening, everyone. Overall, I think it was a good game for us. We started the game right, with effort, with energy, try to do the planning that coaches give us before the game. Like coach say, I think we have 25 good minutes and we cannot relax, because if we want to win and do something, we need to play 40 minutes of really good basketball offensively and defensively. Today was an important game for us. I was just trying to do my job, trying to be ready, trying to help my team in rebounds. Also, I think we had Jaime Pradilla did a good job defending Duby and trying him to miss a lot of shots. So overall, it was a good game for us. Now we have less than 24 hours to play another big game for us. But like a coach said, we accomplished our goal to go to the next round in Berlin. Now let's finish with another win tomorrow.
I'd like to open the floor up now for questions in English. Reynolds?
Coach, your three-point percentage has been fluctuating throughout preparation games, qualifier games, this championship. Do you think the looks were better tonight? What sort of influenced the percentage you had today, where it was very good?
I think we had two great shooting games and two bad shooting games. The difference is only based upon how we move the ball. We get to the paint and play with unselfishness, going deep, kicking out, relocating, and keep playing with pace and ball and players movement, we will find open looks. We don't have any player who can create a three-point shot by himself, or in an ISO situation, for example, or a player who is a very well recognized 50% three-point shooter. So we have many players who can take an open shot and make him with good percentage. But we got to work as a team to create those shots, to give them that extra space and time to lift his arm and take the shot. And we have players to do that, several of them, most of them. So that's absolutely only up to how we work, with the generosity, with the toughness of our screening system, with the unselfishness of our passing. So it's another very clear picture to me. And I think that tonight we had, for most of the time, pretty clear ideas about that too.
Any more questions in English? Oh.
I guess I'll go with another one then. I think Alberto Diaz played a huge role today with pressure defense.
Sorry,
Alberto Diaz played a huge role today with pressure defense that perhaps doesn't stand out in the box score. Given the fact that he returned back to the camp, can you please tell us a bit more about how you envision this role and how you put him in that role, given his backup duties and the job he does?
Well, Alberto's been with us forever. We have been in when he was not injured, and he has been injured a lot during the windows. I think he missed 3 windows recently for injury. Actually, he was injured at the beginning of July, and when he came to training camp August 1st, he was still pretty far away from his best shape. But of course, he went back to his team. He worked hard to recover. And when Sergio Llull got hurt, we had very, very soon clear that the first choice to, complement our point guard position with Lorenzo, who, by the way, played a great game tonight in spite of his injury, was Alberto, because he could really secure very consistent and tough defensive performance consistently. He has been doing that every basically most of the game during the whole career. Then we have another option, which is Jaime Fernandez, which is mostly an offensive combo guard. So we have those 2 options backing up Lorenzo, and I think in the tsunami we had at the point guard position. I think we found a quite satisfactory adjustment overall.
Vaja Simonishvili, Georgian public broadcaster. Mr. Sergio, it's interesting for us. Are you satisfied with the atmosphere in Tbilisi, in this gym?
Well, I think the most beautiful games were the 2 games versus Georgia we played, one in the window and one here, because the gym was packed, great atmosphere. Of course, in the other games there are less people, but this is what it is. I mean, we had to be. It happened. Championship is not the first time. Then when the guest team doesn't play, there are less people or way less people in the stands. But the gym is beautiful. The arena is beautiful, and when it's full, it's really a joy to play here.
Ahora tiempo para las preguntas en español.
Hola Sergio, bueno, te quería preguntar que incluso ha habido tiempo de que descansen jugadores importantes como Rudy, según el rol de minutos que le estabas...
Rudy se ha lesionado una rodilla, ha recibido un golpe muy fuerte en una rodilla, no le he hecho descansar, le he hecho descansar porque no podía jugar, así que no ha sido no he ahorrado energías. Sí, a Lorenzo sí, porque sí, él sí, pero el resto más o menos Villas cuando ha jugado hoy. 24 años, quizá el partido que más ha jugado hasta ahora, así que... Solo Lorenzo hemos podido manejarlo un poquito en ese sentido.
Vale, pues te pregunto otra cosa. Si no te he entendido mal en la respuesta en inglés, decías que si se juega como en los últimos 15 minutos el equipo puede llegar a ser el vulgar. ¿Qué es lo que hay que hacer para que haya continuidad en 40 minutos en el partido que mañana juegue el liderato y sobre todo en los cruces?
Bueno, primero saberlo, que ya es bastante. Conocer tus puntos fuertes y tus puntos débiles. Porque si tú te emborrachas pensando solo en los puntos fuertes o te deprimes pensando solo en puntos débiles, estás fuera de la carretera. Y luego tener las energías, las rotaciones, la aportación de muchos jugadores para que un desgaste tan grande como es lo que necesitamos por nuestros jugadores para competir pueda repartirse, ¿no?, entre más jugadores y puede permitirnos de alargar, ¿no?, el número de partidos en los que podemos estar, como tú dices, no 25, sino 30, 32, 33. No hay mucho secreto. Mañana es un back-to-back, tenemos por segunda vez menos tiempo que el rival para recuperar. Esperemos que podamos haber entendido que es prioritaria la recuperación, ¿no?, cuando juegas un back-to-back y que la preparación, que normalmente para nosotros es muy importante, siempre lo ha sido, también con los equipos, digamos, de años anteriores, cuando hay un back-to-back es muy limitada y hay que multiplicar la concentración para poder agarrar bien los conceptos clave del plan de partido.
Hola, coach. Norberto González, Radio Nacional. Enhorabuena para ambos. Preguntarte por Rudy, si vas a poder contar con él mañana o si esa lesión de rodilla va a ser más grave. Y para Billy, hablaba el coach de ese back-to-back, apenas 18 horas nuevamente para preparar el partido en el que se juega en el liderazgo del grupo y puede ser con muchas ventajas. ¿Cómo lo asume el equipo nuevamente?
Yo te digo que no lo sé. Esperaré mañana que me digan algo. No te puedo decir nada más ahora.
Bueno, yo creo que en nuestro caso tenemos la experiencia de haber jugado ya aquí un back-to-back hace 2 días y creo que hemos aprendido, o espero que hayamos aprendido las cosas que no tenemos que hacer y sobre todo es un tema de descansar, comer bien, dormir y prepararnos mentalmente y físicamente para la batalla, ¿no?, que tenemos mañana contra Turquía, intentar ganar si queremos ser primeros del grupo. Así que espero que todo el mundo pues hoy descanse, que duerman bien, no hay ninguna presión y que mañana podamos jugar más de 25 minutos, como ha dicho Sergio, sólidos y que tengamos nuestras opciones.
Última pregunta. Buenas noches, José Ramón Alba, Tebas RCB. Quería preguntar un poco por el rendimiento que ha habido al juego interior. Destacabais respecto al partido de Bélgica que cogieron muchos rebotes, pero hoy Jaime Pradilla defendió muy bien a su compañero Boyan Dublin, lo ha dejado en muy pocos puntos, muy malos porcentajes. Billy ha tenido también un gran partido, ha estado muy hábil en contra los espacios. Usman también ha mejorado, ayudando en la distribución del balón, estando fuerte en la zona. ¿Cómo valoras tú y Billy también el hecho de haber dado ese paso adelante en un partido como contra Montenegro, que hacía falta la victoria? Gracias.
Dubit me tendrá que odiar porque en los últimos partidos ha metido 5 puntos acumulados contra mis equipos. De hecho, le enseñamos a Jaime, que lo conoce bien, pero le enseñamos un poco la defensa de Schengelia con él, ¿no?, el partido de semifinal del Eurocup ahí. Pero lo ha hecho muy bien, ha competido la posición, le ha negado la recepción fácil cerca de la canasta, ha hecho la falta cuando tenía que hacerla, ha hecho un gran trabajo y eso esta es la razón por la que ha salido de titular hoy y la razón por la que se está mereciendo un rol importante en el equipo, ¿no? Y luego Billy, por supuesto, es una referencia imprescindible, sobre todo cuando juega dinámico, que ahí es muy rápido y también tiene muy buen toque, así que es muy difícil por parar, repito. Y mañana más, ¿no?, una gente muy grande, muy dura, fuerte en el estático, yo creo que lo puede poner en dificultad con su capacidad de hacer distintas cosas, en movimiento, etc. Y Usman la primera parte lo ha hecho bien, la segunda parte lo ha hecho mal y Seba ha ayudado, ha hecho hecho el posible. Confiamos en los dos también. Y Juancho, yo creo que hoy igual dentro del planteamiento para neutralizar a Dubljevic ha quedado un poquito sacrificado, pero cuando ha entrado también esa parte de trabajo la ha hecho muy bien. Ha tirado los tiros abiertos. Luego en la segunda parte ha perdido un poco de concentración, pero bueno, yo creo que está a bordo, está activo y presente.
Sergio, Billy,
Vale.
¿quieres decir algo?
No, yo solo quería decir que el Dubljevic me ha metido a mí la canasta, o sea que Jaime ha hecho buena defensa. Me la ha metido a mí. Vale, gracias.
Sergio, Billy, muchas gracias y mucha suerte mañana.
Vale, gracias.